Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on SLRE, or more likely known as Sebastian Loeb Rally Evo. And since you really enjoyed the previous video I posted, which was something like a review or pretty much showing respect to a very underrated gem in the rally gaming universe, most of the comments were positive, and actually you wanted me to actually play this game more and try out the career mode here. So that's what we're doing today. We're pretty much trying out the career mode, and yeah, if you actually enjoy this, because I sincerely really enjoy this game, I can continue this since we're now on quarantine with the coronavirus. Yes, we have the coronavirus, so I can stay home for pretty much as long as I want, so I can record a lot of videos and I can edit a lot of videos. So welcome to the career mode of SLRE.
This category is the ideal springboard for any aspiring young driver. Two-wheel drive racing cars derived from commercially successful cars past and present. With their reduced power, they aren't too demanding. However, with an experienced driver at the wheel, they're capable of offering excellent performance.
So pretty much, as you've already noticed, there's plenty of championships on that career mode. Somebody told me that career mode is very long. So what we're going to be trying to do is finish each stage of each and every single championship per episode. So for this one, we're going to have to do 10 events, and I'm probably going to include all of them on this video. For now, firstly, we've got two-wheel drive, so that's front-wheel drive cars, and I decided not to buy any car. I decided to stay with a Peugeot that is already given to you. First event is in Italy, and I think I feel like I know the stage very well. It's the first stage that I tried out on this game, and I really like it. So there's the car we got, the Peugeot 106 Rally, and it's got 165 horsepower. I was actually gonna get the Fiat with a 180 horsepower, but I was like, it was 60k and I didn't want to spend already so much money. I decided, like, okay, we're gonna do this championship with that car and probably try and buy a better car for the next championship, which is once again a front wheel drive championship. The difficulty for the time being is on hard, but if we find things very easy for us, I might increase it onto the realistic level. So that is the first stage, Italy for you, and we're driving a car, a pretty old car, but a pretty historic car, the Peugeot 106. I really like that livery with the red, yellow and blue stripes. It's the old-time classic Peugeot livery, and away we go. For the first stage here on this championship, I expect me to still learn the handling as the time goes on. Of course, I'm still learning the game. I've only had 7 hours on it, and yeah, it's pretty much a progression. This career mode is gonna be with me learning the cars from the slower ones onto the faster ones, just like Terre Rally 2.0 pretty much, but I feel like this career mode is more in depth. It has more events and all that, so it's probably going to be a little bit more enjoyable, or far more enjoyable. It just depends on your support and how much also I'm going to enjoy it, whether this is going to continue or not, because as you may already know, I've stopped the Terre Rally 2.0 career mode and I'm only doing gameplay videos on the game. The only career mode I have on this channel running at the moment is the WRC8 career mode, and for games were not getting views, so I decided to cut them off completely. So this is your chance for a second career mode in the channel. Do it justice, you know.
30, left 6 tightens. And right 6, 60. Right 4 tightens 3, and left 5, and left 3, and right 5, 40. Right 6, 100. Right 5 and left 4 minus 70. Right 4, 40, right 5 tightens 40. Left 6, 40. Left 4 plus, bump into right 6, 80. Left 6 plus and right 5 over bump, 6 hairpin right opens, 120. Finish.
Final 2 sectors weren't that good, but now on to the final sector. It's gonna be a win, I guess. I took it a little bit conservatively onto
the results in your career, the more your reputation grows in the world of rallying.
So yeah, pretty much every time we win a gold medal, we get credits and we gain reputation. My goal is to get gold medals on every single event before I move into the next championship. I don't want to leave the
championship. Displays the
championship.
names of rally's most promising rookies. For now, your name is on the lower part of the rankings, but I'm confident it won't take long to work your way up to a more respectable position.
So that pretty much is the standings. These are the world standings, and I feel like it's a pretty cool feature to have on a career mode. You know, it's not like you have separate standings for each and every single championship. It's pretty much a world standing. If anyone is familiar with tennis, it's like the ATP rankings, where you get points for winning something, and you pretty much rank up stage after stage, event after event, championship after championship, and the higher you are there, the more events you unlock from the final championship, which is the Sebastian Leb events. So that's pretty much your target, finishing all the championships in order to participate onto the final Sebastian Leb event. So that's pretty much all about it. The career mode, I feel like it's a very nice feature. It's something that we haven't seen in a while, or we've never seen actually on a career mode of a rally game. So yeah, that's pretty much all about it. Now we are in Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So gravel stage for this one, not tarmac. Let's see how well we can do.
Left 5 over bump, cut 40. Right 6 long, 150. Left 6 very long over crest. Caution, right 6 over crest, 160. Right 5 plus and left 5 and right 6.
The stages are very entertaining on this game. I've got to say, like, the more I try them out, the more appealing they are to me. So that's something that is really appealing to this game. The characteristics of each car and the stages are very beautiful. They're very challenging most of the time, with the high speed corners, and then the low speed as you increase a lot your top speed, gotta step on the brakes. It's very nice stage design from Milestone.
Left 5 plus and right 4 opens. Left 5.
Last couple of corners. This one was overly a better stage than the Italian one, so let's see how well we can do on this one. On the final result, it's another gold medal, so that means we've ended up first once again, and that's going to give us 5,600 reputation points and also some credits for spending, and it was 7 seconds ahead of the guy on second. Pretty much dominated this one. Next up we got France, so that looks like a very easy stage to me. We'll see how easy it is. It seemed like a lot of straights and a lot of fast corners, so yeah, that car actually feels very nice for the time being. Of course, it's a little bit slow due to the category that it is, but you know, I wasn't expecting something spectacularly fast. But the handling is good, and yeah, it handles very good for the speed that it has. Yeah, no actual complaints for the time being with the car.
Caution, right 3 and left 6 plus, 50. Left 6 and right 5 opens, 210. Left 6 rough into right 6 rough, 100. Left 5 plus, 60. Left 6 plus, 100. Left 5 plus, 200. Caution, crest and right 4, 170. Left 5 tightens.
Okay, so that was a mistake. I went wide and the game is just going to respawn me. Okay. It could have given me a penalty, but that's okay. You know, you're going to respawn me, and it was actually right on the final corner there. Just a slight mistake there. I hope it's not going to cost us a lot. It could even cost us the victory here on this one. Let's see. And oh, it's a gold medal. I'm very curious to see the gap. that I've had. And it was a 1.1 second gap. Despite that mistake, we're still going to win with a 1 second gap. Not a lot, not a huge gap, but I feel like we had 5 second gap on the penultimate sector, so that mistake really cost us a lot. Now on Sweden for our first snowy rally, and this actually has got 2 days, so it's going to have 2 stages on this rally. So yeah, double snowy stages. Let's go for this one. Sweden has pretty simple stages. This is the one I think we've driven on the video, so I know this stage very well. I'm just gonna hope that the next stage on day 2 is gonna be a little bit more challenging. This is quite a fast stage, so there's not a lot of places that you could make a mistake, which sucks a little bit, you know.
Crest into right 6 and left 6, 80. Left 6 minus very long. Into right 4 plus long. Into left 6, 110. Right 4 plus. Into left 6 plus, 170. Right 5 long. Left 5 long and right 6, 70.
5.6 second gap already as we are crossing the second sector. That seems like a very, very good stage so far for me. On hard difficulty, don't forget that.
Right 6 and left 5 plus and right 6, 80. Left 6 long, tightens 4, finish.
No mistakes have been made so far in this stage, and now across the final corner and across the finish line, I feel like that's going to be a gold medal, and that's going to be a huge gap, which is really helpful on a 2-day rally, since, you know, we need it's going to secure victory. That's a 13.6 second gap. So in order to lose that gold medal, we need to finish second with a 13.6 gap from the lead. It's pretty much not impossible, but considering we did so well into that first stage, I highly doubt we can mess it up so badly here in Sweden. But this seems like a more technical stage, not so many fast corners, so you know, this could change up things a little bit.
Right 6 long into left 6. Left 6 long and crest 80. Left 6 over bump and right 6 over 3.
Completely dumped it there. I didn't use the handbrake at all.
And left 2 plus and right 6
Handbrake
plus,
use. The handbrake is so weird on this game. It's one of the negatives that it has. I can't figure out how to use the handbrake properly. It's either the game or it's either the front wheel drive cars that I'm driving at the moment. We're only 2/10 ahead of the guy in first. We could even lose this stage, but a 13.6 second gap is really helpful at the moment for me securing that gold medal for this rally. This is also our first proper rally with 2 stages in it.
Left 4 plus and jump 70. Right 2, 250 over crest. Right 5 plus opens 340. Right 4 plus 200. Caution. Left 6 long tightens 3. Right 6 and left 5 and right 6 minus over crest. Finish.
Pretty clunky to those final couple of sectors. That's explaining, my driving is explaining the red sectors, but it's actually first position again. I'm wondering what the gap was. Probably that last sector saved us a little bit. Yeah, it did. Indeed, 4.5 second gap from second position. Overall, 18.2 second gap. And that's probably one of the reasons that I'm gonna increase the difficulty already from this episode. The hard difficulty just doesn't seem to really kick it on me, to be honest. World standings, we're currently 385th position, so that's pretty okay, that's pretty good. Now we got our first rallycross event, and it's called Elimination, so it's not a race.
In elimination challenges, your only objective is to avoid being in last place. Each time the countdown ends, the driver currently in last place is eliminated from the race. The challenge ends when there is only one driver left on the circuit.
So, most of you already know this probably from Need for Speed or Forza Horizon games. It's pretty much the elimination game, but on Sebastian Loeb Rally Evolution with a rallycross, on a rallycross track. So, very interesting feature, and let's see how well we can do. I really enjoy rallycross on this game, especially the Class S cars. They feel very nice, most of them. So yeah, I suggest you, if you actually buy this game, give that Rallycross and Pikes Peak DLC a go, because they are worth the money, 100%. Especially the Pikes Peak DLC is just amazing, an amazing pack of cars. We're already leading at the moment, and as you can see, each time the timer pretty much goes to 0. The guy on last position is gonna just go. He's not existing anymore in this race. But for now, we're leading with a very comfortable gap. I still have it on hard difficulty. And as you can see, the gap from me in second position was just huge. Like, it was more than 30 seconds or something. That was crazy. I just celebrated on the final seconds our victory on our first elimination event. I'm hoping that this is going to be a little bit tougher on realistic difficulty. But that's another gold medal for me. I don't really have to add anything to that. It was a pretty easy event. Now I've increased the difficulty for the next event, which is a rallycross race around this circuit. It's a very tough track, this one. Very tricky, because when you enter the Joker lap, on the exit of the Joker lap, you could get literally punted into the wall, because the other cars are coming with full speed onto your throttle, and you're turning with 10 kilometers per hour onto a left-hander. So we're currently on second. I'm gonna go on and do the Joker straight away, and that's what I'm talking about. Look at this. Everybody's coming with full speed, and I'm trying to turn into the left-hander there, and I'm getting punted already. Oh, and the car just flipped over. Oh my god, that was the negative of the game. The rallycross cars can flip very easily on rallycross track, so that's a huge negative there. We just lost a very good competitor. I'm going up the inside of this Fiat now to take the lead. He hasn't had a Joker lap yet. Slight contact there, and we're leading now the race. And across now the finish line. It wasn't the easiest of races, to be honest with you. As you can see, realistic difficulty put a little bit of challenge to me. That was not a huge gap like the previous event, but still it is a gold medal, and it's still gonna give us a lot of reputation points to add up to the world standings pretty much. Now, next event, we had Mexico. As you can see, our first rally event. It's actually a single stage, our first stage with realistic difficulty. So let's see how tough the AI is going to be on this one. For anyone wondering, the game looks a little bit different right now because I lowered the brightness of the game. It was way too bright, and I literally couldn't see the next couple of corners. So that's probably one of the reasons that the game didn't look so great. After that, after lowering the brightness, the game looked very fine in comparison to the previous thing that I was pretty much watching and playing. So yeah, if you're playing this game, I suggest you to lower the brightness. It really helped out the graphics look more natural, the trees and everything, as much as they can. You know, it doesn't have the best textures or the best graphics, but a little bit less brightness, it could really make things look more natural instead of that bright thing. It seemed like as if I was on fucking Paradise or something like that.
And right 6 minus into left 5. Right 6 plus into left 5 plus. Right 3 open 6. Right 6 tightens 2 into left 4, open 6, 40. Right 6, 40. Left 4 tightens and jump into right 6. Left 6 and right 6 over crest into right.
It's my first time around Mexico, and I have to admit it's probably one of the toughest stages so far that I've driven, including Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo with the icy tarmac has probably the toughest stages, but for the time being this one is a pretty enjoyable one, and it's got some very technical corners. That's why I like it at the moment. Even though I'm not very good on technical corners, I really enjoy being challenged by a game, and that's probably the reason I enjoy this stage so far. That's a huge there jump. If you went a little bit faster through there, you could have gone into the saddle realm, as GT Sport says. But across the finish line, let's see how good that's gonna be. Another gold medal, not surprisingly. Not surprising, to be honest. You know, I've had a pretty good stage, but apparently that was very close. That was even closer than the one we had in France, where we made that huge mistake. So 9/10 gap. That's surprising to me. I wasn't expecting to be so close to the competition. I was having a very good stage, but probably that final sector really costed us a lot of time. Now, time for Finland, and as you may have already noticed, we're probably going to be doing all the locations on this first championship to get an idea of how the rallies look. That's probably what they did here on the first championship. I also noticed that the next championship has only 7 events, so it's going to be easier for me to complete down a whole video without passing the 30-minute mark. This video is going to be very long, but as you've already told me, you want longer videos. Surprisingly enough, like I make 20-minute videos or 25-minute videos, and everybody's like, can you please make the videos longer? I'm like, I mean, like, you don't even watch on my analytics. I see that you don't even watch half of the video, so why do you want me to make longer videos? I don't really get that, but either way, I'm gonna do it. I like editing, so I don't care if I leave a little bit more footage in the video. It doesn't really change my life or anything. But yeah, Finland so far has a lot of jumps, which makes it's the thing that makes Finland what it is. A little bit tougher, let me just say. So yeah, it is a little bit challenging, but for the time being it seems very fast and not giving me a lot of hard work to do rather than just stepping on the throttle.
Right 6 plus 40, left 4 plus over crest and left 5
bumpy.
long 40. Right 6 plus 40, crest 40. Caution, right 3 over jump 40. Left 6 and right 5. Left 6 very long tightens 40. Left 6 tightens 3, finish.
A left-handed to finish everything off. Had a pretty technical part, Finland, around those couple of final sectors after the huge straights that we had on the first sectors. Another gold medal. I feel like this is not going to be as close as it was on the previous stage, and it really wasn't. Now, final event. Actually, is it penultimate event? I feel like it is the penultimate event. It is another rallycross race, a 3-lap race, and this is the the track that I enjoy the most on this rallycross game mode. Yeah, on this rallycross game mode on SLRE. I fucking love this track. I fucking love this track a lot, and I don't know, it's just something about it that really intrigues me a lot. It's probably the jumps, the Joker lap is very enjoyable. I really like that huge straight you have as you exit, and I've had a very enjoyable race also back in the previous video on around this track, and realistic AI is giving me a little bit of a hard time. I'm gonna try and go up the inside this time. It's the final lap. I'm gonna take the risks. We make contact. That's not gonna help me out on the exit. That's gonna give another free position to the Peso here. I'm gonna try and regain that position now. he pushes me onto the grass over the jump now. Let's see. And I feel like we've completed our move there. There's a Fiat right in front of me, which still has, yeah, he still has to do the Joker. And that's going to give me an easy first position here on, I don't even know which country this rally is. But I fucking love this circuit. Like, this track is beautiful. I would love to do karting around this, only on the tarmac part, obviously. The car looks a little bit unhappy. I can't lie, it looks unhappy as fuck after having contact with plenty of people there. But that was the Italian rallycross track. It is not even part of the DLC, and it's probably my favorite track. So the only DLC is the...
In sector battle challenges, drivers compete on a rallycross circuit with the aim of setting the best time in as many sectors as possible. Each time you conquer a sector, it will be coloured green. But if your time is beaten, you'll have to regain the sector. The driver who has conquered the most sectors when the time runs out wins the event.
So yeah, what I was saying is the Hell circuit is the only DLC track, and it's not even the best out of those tracks that the game already has in it. But this is a new game mode on Rallycross, the sector battle, so you pretty much need to master all sectors, and you get points for each sector you master pretty much. You need to get a green sector in order to gain a point. So sounds very, very, very intriguing, to be honest. I really want to try this out. And away we go. We got the inside line, so that's going to give me free air now, as it's a right-hander. Probably going to lead now. So now, yeah, we have the free air. We have no dirty air, so that's going to help me out a lot to set good sectors already. We got that first sector done. A little bit dip here, so let's just see. Oh yeah, there you go. So now we didn't really have a good second sector, and now it's 1-1 between me and the guy on second position. So yeah, it seems like a very interesting event, this one. Am I now going to gain a point? Yes, I just gained a point. I gained 2 points for those two sectors, so that seems like a very interesting event. We also mastered the second sector, so that's 5-0 now. So that's how it goes. It doesn't sum up, like it's got, each track has got 5 sectors, and you just need to master all those 5 sectors. So very, very interesting event. Of course I dominated it somehow, but yeah, if the AI is gonna get a little bit better, this could be an amazing event. This could be a flipping amazing event. And it also got average speed. So if I had if we actually had a tie, then the driver with the highest average speed would win this event. That's amazing. That's an amazing idea. I've never seen that before on any other game, but amazing idea. I wasn't expecting that, but yeah, it's gonna be, this Korean mode has got plenty of events and plenty of nice things to do on it. Next championship is the two-wheel drive pro championship. This time we're probably gonna get kit cars instead of those slow rookie front-wheel drive cars. But a very interesting Korean mode. I've had a lot of fun with driving, and once again, stages are beautiful. Game modes are very interesting to say the least. Like, I really enjoyed the Rallycross events, and I actually really want to try out more cars that this game has, because most of those cars are not even part of any other game that I've tried so far. So please support this series, because I want to continue it. So it depends on you. If this video does well and it gets plenty of views and plenty of likes and plenty of comments for motivation, then I could probably spend more time playing this game and posting more videos on it. That doesn't mean I'm gonna give up on WRC8 or any other video game. I'm just saying that this and WRC8 could be the main games of the channel until September or something like that, until we actually get a new game like WRC9 or F1 2020. But yeah, that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure you comment below if you want to see more of this game. Drop a like if you want to see more of this game, obviously, and if you enjoyed that video. And until next video, guys, I'll catch you later. Goodbye.